When it comes to the topic of aliens, nobody knows ball like I do. Legitimately, my whole life, my father and I have talked about aliens till the cows come home. When I was born, I feel like my first word, if it wasn't mama, would have been Puma Punku, with my father shaking me saying, Puma Punku, son, explain that if not aliens. So believe me when I say there are few people on this planet that are more seasoned in this subject than I am. So, of course, when Trump made that post yesterday about declassifying alien information and UAP stuff, I knew two things. One, Epstein files really breathing down his neck, doing all that he can to desperately try and distract from that. And I knew that, two, we probably weren't going to be getting shit. I feel like what's going to be released in regards to aliens is going to be the same shit that's come out already about them, like with the classic footage, like the Tic Tac stuff like that. I'm not expecting anything really groundbreaking from this, if anything even comes from it at all. Yeah, no, I saw the Trump post about aliens being declassified now after Obama went on a podcast and said they're real, and then somewhat walked it back. The whole thing on the podcast was, he asked, are aliens real? Obama said, they're real, but I haven't seen them. They're not at Area 51. There's not like an underground base unless there's a big conspiracy to hide it from the president. But he said they're real. Then Trump was like, he released classified information. And then an hour or two ago, he apparently made a post about, I'm just declassifying everything. Which is a really convenient distraction from all of the Epstein stuff, which is starting to boil over. That's a really good, emergency lever to pull. Aliens! I guess we'll see what they actually release. I have a theory that what they're going to do is the same thing they did with the Epstein files until recently, where they just keep repackaging old material as if it's new. My guess is they're going to do another dump of the same files that were released 2 or 3 years ago, with the Tic Tac and stuff like that. I am of the firm belief that they are not going to release anything of substance. I just don't think so. I don't see it happening. Remember the small alien corpse? Yeah, that was a really fun hoax. That one was really goofy. Look at this goddamn weird alien. He's got 3 fingers and 36 nipples. He's weird, right? Made out of paper mache. Do you believe in aliens? Oh, I 100% believe they're out there. I am just of the firm belief that they've never been here. I feel like if they ever have been here, we would never know because their technology would be so incredibly advanced. I just don't think we'd be able to even comprehend, nor would we ever even be alerted to their presence. I don't think they drunk drive onto Earth and just spontaneously crash in Roswell, New Mexico. And I don't think they travel around on a colander and fly around in Colombia. Based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, and unidentified flying objects. Fucking goober, these are the same things, by the way. They just switched from UFOs to UAPs. And any and all other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America. P.S. Please forget about the Epstein files. Now, much like the Trump phone, there's no guarantee this will actually come out. This could just be more smoke and mirrors and him just giving this lip service to really try and divert attention away from things like the Epstein files or the glyphosate stuff, all of that, and put it instead on, aliens are coming! Aliens are... Everyone, look! Aliens! It's a pretty classic strategy. Listen, you plebeian swine, stop talking about Israel and Iran. Aliens! This is what we should be paying attention to and focused on. Forget everything else. And hopefully most people can see through that. And even if, like me, you do care a lot about aliens and would love new information on it, I think you can and should be able to care about multiple things at once. So hopefully that doesn't immediately make people just forget about everything else, but... who knows, I suppose, at this point. But I guess we'll see. I 1000% believe aliens are out there in the universe, deep in the cosmos, but I don't think at any point in our species history have they ever paid us a visit. I don't believe they've ever driven past Earth and taken pictures or waved, then I certainly don't think they've ever stopped by Earth for a little vacation. I think those dirty bastards have no way of getting to us the same way we have no way of getting to them. The amount, it is incomprehensible, the technology they would have to have acquired to reach us. It's beyond our level of understanding, so even if they did ever arrive here, I don't even think we'd be able to process their presence, and I really don't think they would have crashed here at any point. I don't think, they fucking torpedoed their space cruiser into some dude's backyard, and then, one of those perverts came over there and started molesting his butthole, probing him. I don't see that ever having happened at any point, and I definitely don't think we have any, alien wreckage or anything like that, or extraterrestrial beings that we're keeping on ice or anything. So I don't think, even if they do declassify some files, I don't think it's going to be anything super crazy. But I would love, very, very, very much love to be wrong about that. Anyway, just wanted to yap about it. That's it. See ya.